Would you like half a cup of water?
Please.
In
or
there
just
as
put
well?
it in there, yeah, some water. You can put as much in there as you like. And then I'll put a stock cube in there.
So that's probably, I would say, close to about 220 grams of water, and that would be about a cup.
With the tomatoes, when you're doing it, all you're trying to do is cover the dish. So buy more than you think you need, and even if you cut them up and it's too much, it's better to have too much than not enough. The continental stock cube.
Actually,
every kitchen needs them.
Well,
liquid pots.
I would say no. I am sponsored by Knorr. I've worked in
Our chicken's not being kept cold. Okay. I'm putting the whole cube in.
I'm just getting it to room temperature. Worked in the UK for 10 years, so I am actually sponsored by Knorr. And yeah, I've really got not much else to say on that, apart from Marco, Pierre White and I are like that. Though his son is a bit wayward, so...
One cube, in it goes. Comes out sometimes, sometimes not. Thank you very much.
So that is actually 1.1, I believe. Yes, 1.1 kilo of tomatoes into that, and we had...
A lot of meat.
Give me a second.
800 grams of meat, I believe.
800 grams of meat. 800 grams of meat and 1.1 kilo of tomatoes. One stock pot. Nor, aka continental.
It doesn't have to be anything accurate. This dish is just, you just make it. It's not measurements. You'll get used to what you need when you're doing it. Like I said about the breadcrumbs before and the dry, you don't want this to be dry at the end. No. So you want to make sure you've got enough liquid in there to ensure that by the time this is cooked for a short period of time, because it doesn't actually cook for very long, that by the time it's cooked out or cooked down, it's still moist. We love the word.
You know what? I was just about to say that.
It's a female word. Moist. Moist.
Love it.
So we're nearly done.
But cupcakes, you know, they should be moist. Sponge cakes should be moist.
Lots of things
this dish is moist.
It's got to be moist.
Yeah, lots of things should be moist, but they're not always moist. We're still talking about food here.
I don't think
I really feel like we're stepping on Nigella's territory here. You know.
And the phallic symbols and all that.
You know, you really want to whisk it to a stiff peak. Don't know if we want to go that far in the first episode.
That might have been her Coke days.
Oh yes, I was going to mention that before. No cocoa leaves were harmed in the making of this film.
Oven now we need to put the oven on.
Oven's on, sweetheart.
The oven is on.
Oven is on.
Is it actually on?
We chef.
There's sometimes there's a switch that's normally on.
It doesn't look like it's on.
Okay, so it's not on. Do I need to put the timer on? Is that the difference? You need the timer on.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
So I had to have the timer. I did have it on,
but
it didn't work.
Tricks to the ovens. There's always something, isn't there? All right, so we're done.
Organic. Extra virgin coconut oil.
Not that you can.
It's good stuff.
You can't really buy much different. That's cheap now. It used to be very expensive when it was first popular, but it's like the thing that everybody uses nowadays. So it's out and about in the marketplace.
We should have got Daz to do one of these, and we should have got Adrian to do one.
Well, they were busy doing
so they know. On average, it's kind of like when they say a medium to high heat, this is just over a medium heat. You don't want it too hot, but the thing is, you want it to be...
On this particular stove top, you want it on high because it doesn't cook otherwise.
As possible.
And then this pan's a good pan. If you're only making it for the two of you, you wouldn't need that much. Well, you can make that much because then you can eat it later. But as a general rule, you wouldn't really need to have... That's a lot. You're going to have a couple of bits each. So if you had 3 bits each, I think there's probably... How many pieces are in each package?
I believe there was...
8?
6 or 8.
Marvellous.
So it's pretty
You
simple.
see that?
Now this looks pretty good to me, and you're not actually cooking it for any purpose other than just to clean the pan out
And to
mix the
test
stock.
that there is enough stock in there.
Oh, so we've chucked the stock in?
One stock cube.
One stock cube.
I don't test anything. I just throw it in. Like I'm not a. It's the cook in the chef.
Shopkins. I love it. This is a spoon. I'm actually sponsored by this company, and I use these spoons every day.
Amy's going to love you for that.
So Joe's taste this. I don't. I just do it. I never taste anything.
Yeah, well, that's the English rule from certain
I've never done
English
it.
chefs.
I would say it needs more.
I don't think so. It's got plenty of salt and pepper in it. It's fine. I've never put more than one in. Anyway, so basically, then this just can go off.
Just let you can see who the boss is.
In this dish, yeah, me. You wouldn't know it if it wasn't for me. So I'm pouring this on. Now, even if it doesn't work, if you go, because this is a strange dish, it's not what I would normally make it in. I usually make it in something with a lid. I haven't got a lid, so I'm building it up and it's a bit higher than the actual pan. But what I'm going to have to do is just flatten it down so that I can put some foil over it.
And maybe a little bit of water.
And what you want, now, I have to show this to the camera, shouldn't I? See, in there, can you see the water? You see the liquids floating
You might
around
need
the
to
meat.
Go back. No,
Up
no,
here?
go back.
Can you see
And
where it
down.
is on the sides of the meat?
Down here. Yeah, back there.
Yeah? So so long as there's liquid on there, because the tomato's still going to go juicier, but I'm just spreading that now so that we've got a flat surface. And there was lots of meat with their bits facing up, so there'll be tomato across a lot of it. Alright, so that, I would 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending
So you
on
don't
the
want
thing.
any more water in that? You're happy?
I think that's okay.
Okay.
I think it's alright.
We go now to a studio break. Shopkins. Best spoons ever. Gotta love it. Now, back.
Hello, back again. So yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, the thing about it is the top ones aren't going to sit in water because they are higher than the actual base, but we don't want it too wet. Foil.
Foil it.
We foil it. You can hopefully...
Anyone from Melbourne would be quite familiar with foil. We use foil for lots of things.
Especially as teenagers.
Yeah, especially as teenagers.
Apparently Melbourne has a problem with all of the drug usage.
Apparently there's more foil sold in Australia than the rest of the world.
Apparently.
I mean, if people just made good crack pipes, well then we wouldn't need to worry about that, would we? Oh, was that a bit hard? Yeah, we're looking at that.
So is this on 180? This is on 180. I remember to take those bags out.
Yeah, I think Amy's got a collection here.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah.
No, I think that's over there. Those two.
Grab a couple of these as well.
I'm not a fool at all.
There's Luigi.
Oh, that can be for the outtakes.
Okay, so with this dish, you can have anything. You can make it potatoes.
Right, so best way to go. You fold one that way, then you fold two. Then you do the same on the other side, because what you're going to do is you're going to get a good, bring it down, you're going to get good suction underneath and it's not going to rip. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing at the moment. Then just fold it around. You also could put a little bit of baking parchment underneath this, which will also help it.
Baking pouch? What?
Baking parchment, baking paper, baking parchment. So you could cut a bit of baking parchment out to fit underneath the foil. They often used to do that for recipes where dishes would still stick to the foil and the baking parchment would prevent that.